Hey football fans, welcome back to Footy today. Jadon Sancho's future takes another twist with surprise new suitors ready to end his struggles at both Manchester United and Chelsea. Chelsea could face UEFA punishment after a bizarre £200 million deal involving their own women's team. Pep Guardiola opens up on Kevin De Bruyne's exit and reveals who he's lining up as the City legend's replacement. And Liverpool are moving fast to find Mohamed Salah's long-term successor with a £25 million Brazilian wonder kid firmly on their radar. Now, as per usual, all the links to the full stories are in the description below. Right, let's get into it. Jadon Sancho's future is up in the air once again, with neither Manchester United or Chelsea keen to keep him around next season. Though Chelsea have an obligation to buy depending on their league finish, they could still pay to cancel the deal, making a summer exit almost certain. Surprisingly, Wolves have emerged as serious contenders, viewing Sancho as a possible replacement for Matheus Cunha, who could leave if his £62.5 million release clause is triggered. Wolves believe they could land Sancho for a reasonable fee, especially with top clubs sniffing around Cunha. While a Premier League stay is on the cards, Sancho is also weighing up a return to the Bundesliga, with both Dortmund and Leverkusen reportedly interested. Serie A could also be a fresh start, with Roma and Lazio monitoring the situation closely. If you were in Sancho's boots, would you gamble on redemption in England or hit reset abroad? Chelsea could be hit with a UEFA fine after the governing body rejected the club's attempt to count the £200 million sale of its women's team, sold to a sister company, as a way to offset losses. Talks are already underway, and while a fine is likely, UEFA may also warn Chelsea of future European bans if they breach spending limits again. Unlike the Premier League, UEFA won't factor in the women's team's sale when calculating financial fair play compliance, and Chelsea's losses, reportedly £358 million over 3 years, seems to exceed the £170 million allowed. Still, deductions for youth and infrastructure investments might soften the blow. The club claimed a pre-tax profit of £128.4 million this year, mostly from selling subsidiaries, including the women's team, to Blueco Medco, part of the club's ownership group. However, that valuation is still under review by the Premier League, which has previously disagreed with Chelsea's pricing of other internal deals like 2 club-owned hotels. Despite these complex finances and high transfer spending since the 2022 takeover, Chelsea were deemed compliant by the Premier League in January. As UEFA's review continues through May, the bigger question looms: can Chelsea's creative accounting keep up with European football's tightening grip on financial rules? Kevin De Bruyne is set to leave Manchester City this summer, marking the end of a decade-long era at the Etihad. Pep Guardiola confirmed that the decision was made collectively by himself, the director, and the club, admitting that De Bruyne simply cannot be replaced. City have now turned their attention to Bayern Leverkusen star Florian Wirtz, seen as a key part of Guardiola's plan to reshape the squad and reclaim the Premier League crown. Guardiola praised De Bruyne's relentless style, suggesting his long-term injuries stem from giving everything to the club physically and mentally. The Belgian midfielder shared an emotional letter to fans, calling Manchester his family's home and declaring these would be his final months in Sky Blue. He leaves as the last player remaining from before Guardiola's arrival, and his exit follows legends like Aguero and company out the door. City now face the challenge of moving forward without the heartbeat of their midfield, one who won everything, gave everything, and defined a generation. With Wirtz waiting in the wings, can Manchester City truly fulfill the void De Bruyne will leave behind? Liverpool might be preparing for life after Mohamed Salah, with reports suggesting a £25 million move is in the works for Brazilian wonder kid Ryan. Salah's future remains uncertain. His contract is winding down, and while a Saudi move is an option, he's still performing at a top level and likely to stay a little longer. Still, with his 33rd birthday approaching, Liverpool know they'll eventually need a successor, and Ryan could be the long-term answer. The 18-year-old winger from Vasco da Gama has been on Liverpool's radar for over 2 years and fits a similar profile to Salah, left-footed, right-wing and direct. While not yet prolific at senior level, Ryan has been productive in youth internationals and is beginning to deliver in big matches for club and country. He impressed at the under-20s Copa America and boasts strong physicality, pace and attacking style that suits Arne Slot's system. Liverpool's efforts to tap into the South American market may finally pay off, especially after missing out on talents like Andre and Rodrigo in the past. If Ryan continues to develop, could he be the player to carry Liverpool's right wing into a post-Salah era? That wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, it does really help us out a lot. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and feel free to share your thoughts on these stories in the comments below. Also, let us know which team you support so we can tailor future videos to cover the latest updates and news about your club. And while you're here, why not check out our previous videos? We break down the biggest daily stories in a quick, easy to digest format. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.